Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Going to take up the ever famous or infamous, the T-28 Carbon Z by E-flite. Right, left, up, down, right, left.
Take off flat, landing flat, flaps up.
Don't really have a breath of wind today, so doesn't really matter which way I take off. Hopefully I can remember how to fly this plane. E-flite, I cannot figure out. You spent so much money, so much R&D research and everything to redo this plane and get her back and resell her and everything. And you improved the retract motors, but you did not put trailing link suspension gear in. That was a huge miss on your part. All right, here we go. Takeoff flaps.
Gatwick flaps up. Gear up.
A little bit of left hand, a little bit of left aileron needed.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
There, get a little bit closer in.
Landing flaps.
All right. All right, I'm going to bring her by nice and low and slow. This is completely stock setup. Stock prop, stock everything. Absolutely. I mean, come on. Look how slow that is.
Flaps up.
Still need a little left aileron. All right, a little bit of a knife edge here.
Gear down. Landing flaps.
All right. See if I can remember how to land her.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Get lined up on the runway, look for the center line, keep your wings level, then just a slight bit of flare. There you go. All right. Take her out here to the grass. All right.
Take off flaps.
Do a little bit of grass ops here.
Flaps up. Gear up.
Full speed into the wind. Yeah. Beautiful machine.
Gear down.
All right, we're gonna do let's say your hydraulics are out and only your gears work and your flaps don't work. So in that case, you're gonna do a field landing. Let's land her in the grass now. There we go. Hit an anthill.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right. Let's get on our center line here. Okay.
Take off flaps.
Take off flaps, and let's see if we can't just lift off without much elevator. Yep, no elevator input needed at all.
Gear up. ESC 21.5 volts.
Tail slide. Nice presentation pass there. I'm going to bring her right at me.
1 minute.
All right.
Gear down. Landing flaps.
Now right here is where you're actually preparing for your landing as you're going away from you for make your final approach. I always hated the way that says final approach. It just doesn't sound good at all. How about a landing approach attempt? How about that? There we go. Now this plane does have reverse thrust, but I see no need for it.
Takeoff flaps. ESC 21.30 seconds. Landing flaps. ESC 21.3 volts.
I'm running
ESC 20 seconds.
I'm running a G2 5000 inner smart pack. Out of the power, floating. Back in about quarter throttle now. Trying to keep my wings level, wings level, wings level. Slight bit of flare. There we go. And when I say a slight bit of flare, folks, I'm talking about just angling that nose up just a tiny, tiny bit. Just enough to make sure that my rears touch before my nose gear.
Timer expired.
All right, let's take a look at our fancy technology. And let's see
Prop secured.
just what kind of juice is left in the tank. All right, well, you're not going to be able to see, it's so bright. We had no holds, no fades. Battery's got, probably can't see it, 20% left. So, all right, we're good. We're good. Well, anyways, folks, that is the E-flite Carbon Z T-28, 2-meter wingspan, good flying plane. It could be a beginner plane if you can swallow the price. You know, that's the only reason I don't recommend it for a beginner plane, because it's so expensive. And if you were new to the hobby and you crash this thing, you'd be so discouraged and say, oh, that fat guy gave me bad advice. But if you're okay with a $700 plane, she's a very gentle flyer and it makes you a great first low wing. Maybe not your first plane, but definitely your first low wing if you're okay with that price. But other than that, she's a great flying plane. There's a little bit of concern in assembly and transporting her because she's so big. But if you're okay with all that, she's a winner. Be a link in the description with all the plane specs. Thank you for watching. God is good. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and them big old beautiful warbird trainers. Bye-bye.